Welcome to my Pecha Kucha presentation. I'm usually used to build presentations for the company I work for, but this one was a big challenge. The biggest one was to be as concise as possible and be able to convey a message in a minimum time. This presentation encouraged me to get out of my comfort zone. We say that's where the magic happens, right? When the different subjects were presented, I instantly wanted to work on this one. In fact, I never understood why luxury companies were so discreet on the web and why they didn't invest in e-commerce platforms. So I thought it was a great opportunity for me to investigate on that topic and be able to answer all of the questions I had. And as you probably know from my accent, I'm French. And on top of that, I'm a Parisian. Yes, I know we don't have the best reputation in other countries, but there's one field nobody can compete with France: fashion and luxury. No, Sam, not even in Italy. So being passionate about fashion, I thought this topic was just made for me. To understand why companies are so reluctant to embrace the digital revolution, I first wanted to know how they're present on the web. Then I asked people to share their experience and opinions. I was really interested by the e-commerce aspect of it, which I covered in part 3. As a conclusion, I wondered how luxury companies could differentiate themselves. First, what I discovered is that not only luxury companies are present on the web, but the best ambassadors are the consumers. In fact, there are many influencers who are able to work for the companies without even being paid. Those people are making people like you and I dream about their lifestyle, the money they have, and the fabulous stuff they own. When it comes to luxury companies advertising their brands or their products, they're also very effective in teasing people and drive traffic to the stores. To do so, they invade emblematic paper magazines as Vogue. They're also very good at customizing their shop front in a very visible way. This is very traditional, but what about digital advertising? All the major luxury companies are also heavily present on the web. The most common platform they would focus on are YouTube, showcasing various videos and commercials. Pinterest, because it's where 1/3 of American women are. Facebook, even if becoming old-fashioned, it's the go-to social media. And then, Snapchat is the new trendy app. Granted that the luxury companies were present on social media, I wanted to investigate the e-commerce side of their digital presence. That's why I built a questionnaire to know people's opinion. First question I asked was how you felt the last time you shopped for a luxury product in store. The first answer was privileged, and then special. Then I asked them what word would describe the best luxury for them. This is just a sample, but when gathering all the answers, I discovered people were linking luxury to pride, uniqueness, and sense of achievement. So when it comes to buying a luxury product, they expect to have an experience reinforcing their achievement and success. When I asked the question, would you be willing to buy a luxury product online? 52% of the respondents said that they wouldn't because they want to try and see what they buy. They also want a shopping experience. Most of the people saying that they would explain it by the fact that they went to the store first and wanted to compare online. How surprising! So knowing that people would be willing to buy luxury goods online, I wanted to look at current numbers and what would be the potential. In 2013, online luxury sales increased by 20%. That's huge. 40% of luxury brands don't sell online. Luxury sales will reach $21 billion in the next 5 years. So the question is, would people be willing to have luxury companies more present on the web? There's a mixed feeling from the respondents. 52% would like them to be on the web, and 48% of them wouldn't. So when you think about it, what's the big risk of luxury companies being on the web? According to me, there's none, but let's dig a little more. A recent survey showed that the luxury companies' new target, which are the 18 to 35 years old people, are well equipped in terms of mobile devices, way more than the baby boomers. Also, these targets spend a significant amount of time on the internet. So what about social media? This is used by 97% of the population. What are the companies waiting for? This same generation is more and more making the purchase decision on the web. For the majority of the countries, people would search and buy from online platforms rather than going to a physical store. There's no exception here. China, Japan, France, US, all countries are equal when it comes to purchase decisions. And the thing is that most of them would search on multi-brand websites rather than going on the official brand one. In 2012, people who search on the brand sites decreased by 12%. So why would they go on those websites? I suspect those websites are displaying the prices and have an e-commerce platform, what luxury companies are so reluctant to do. So what's the risk of emphasizing on multi-brand websites? Websites like Net-a-Porter, for instance, is the reference website for people who can find prices on the official website. The risk is that it allows consumers to make comparison between the products. Other websites like Yux offer previous season's clothing and accessories, so the brands can lose credibility for sure. So how can luxury companies differentiate from the in-shop experience, from the multi-brand website? First, the idea is to recreate the in-person shopping experience virtually. For instance, Chloe helps consumers find the right bag, assigning personalities to each style. This is something you can definitely capitalize on. Second, limit yourself to a selection of products. Take the example of Hermes. Hermes decided to go online and with an e-commerce platform, but they chose the selection of products very carefully. What percentage of their 18 to 35 years old target could afford a Kelly or a Birkin bag? Around $15,000, by the way. Probably not many. And finally, recreate the experience in store like if you were able to touch the product, to try different colors, to look at every little detail of your product. Internet is often linked to poor quality, fake products that are found everywhere on the web. Differentiate yourself from the crowd and make people feel like if they were in your store. So defining the right digital strategy for luxury companies can be tricky. You want to be different from other companies and don't want to lose your credibility, your high-quality image, and the prestige that is linked to your brand. But at the same time, people expect you to be on the web, to be able to buy from you. So go for it!